lady has a responsibility to be amused so that the musicians play their best music. What do you think of that?
Well, we finally reached the head of the trail. Well, here's an information board. 860 acres, conservation site.
There are...
1903. Tumamoc Hill has been providing decades of environmental information.
Good to see you.
U.S. National Landmark. So hi Taylor, I see you got some walking sticks. Those are new.
You know, my daughter got me these walking sticks because the first time I got to the top of this mountain, I didn't have any idea I'd have a problem coming down, but my legs gave way on the way down and I fell.
Gosh.
Oh.
And the people walking by called 911 and the cops came up to get me, and when I got down to the bottom there was a big fire truck waiting for me. I'm not kidding.
You're a center of attention.
So anyway, then my daughter bought me these and said, go back and try again.
So, did they help? Obviously you haven't fallen down?
Coming down. And
interesting.
you'll see it gets really steep.
How'd you discover this place?
You know, I was getting no exercise.
Right.
And I have this pacemaker.
Uh-huh.
And they checked it, and the cardiologist called me and says, well, I had to come in, and she says, you're at higher risk for a stroke or a heart attack, and she changed all my medication, and the only thing that had changed was I wasn't getting any exercise because of COVID. So I'd heard about this place, and I came over here, and first time I had trouble making it to the first bench, but gradually I got to the top.
We came early at 4:30 because he said at 5:30 it just absolutely fills up.
You said this is about a 3-mile round-trip hike. What's the elevation up there? It looks to be at least 700 or 800 feet climb. What do you think?
You know, it's on the website, and I've looked it up, but it didn't stick in my head. I think it's 700 feet we climb.
Well, I must have calibrated eyeballs or something.
Well, at the top, there's 2 observatories. This whole thing is owned by the University of Arizona. And so you can see one of them up there, the 20-incher, the big one.
From California to the New York Highlands, from forests to the Gulf Stream water, this land is Do we know any more lyrics?
Well, here we have it. Now we know what Tumamoc is. It's a regal horned lizard in the language, as I said, Tohono O'odham, which is the name of the tribe of this region. Here's a closed-off trail. You can see all the cacti and the beautiful saguaros on the top of the hill. This is a creosote. All this was sacred to the Tohono O'odham for medicinal purposes. Oh, these trees are called the Palo Verde. Verde means green. Look at that, and they really do have green bark. There used to be Palo Verde trees in Tucson that were several hundred feet tall, but sadly, torn down in the last century. Just telling that fellow, this is no passing lane. This little one out here is the Cactus Barrel. See, it looks like a little arrow.
The picture is as people pick up the music coming down, they start smiling.
Yeah.
And it shows the power of the music.
Well, this is the bird that eats mistletoe berries. And they're the ones that pass them on. We all know how, right? They swallow the seed and they fly off and drop it, excrete it somewhere, and then you get a new mistletoe. Here's the first park bench we came across. And there's a picture of the Sonoran bumblebee.
And it's not ripe.
Oh.
Aces to aces ain't ripe. Except a few of us who have played it.
This is Jeffrey.
Pleasure to meet you, Jeffrey. Yeah, great to meet
He
you.
plays the guitar. He plays several instruments.
Yeah.
So a good place to meet people. If you come at the same time.
Just go at your own pace.
Go at your own pace. So, I heard you say your name is Vincent.
That is my name.
And are you from Tucson?
Pretty much.
Pretty much?
I was born in San Diego, moved out here
Oh,
when I was younger than Gabriel. And you'll meet Gabriel in just a moment.
okay.
Yeah, I consider this home.
And you said you're a musician as well, right?
Yeah, I'm a hobbyist musician.
Hobbyist.
Yeah, I love playing guitar. Play for hours, but
Do you compose?
yeah, couple. I like folksy music.
Oh, nice.
Singer-songwriter.
So, do you have a favorite song that you've composed?
No, actually, I don't. I have a lot of songs that I compose, and then I forget them. I record them so I don't
Oh.
forget them. But I just go through seasons, and
Oh.
the seasons don't repeat. But I like that I recorded them when I was inspired.
What are they about?
Just about what most songs are about.
And that's...
Love.
Oh.
Nice to meet you. I could tell.
No, this is good.
Oh, this one, yeah. Well,
so is that one.
yeah, so everybody has
And this one is a videographer. So we've got it all.
I'll beautify myself if I know I'm
And
going
I
to be
sing.
recorded
Oh,
next.
no, you look beautiful just as you are.
All right. Hey, you have a long way to go, and it's getting cold.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
You play keyboard.
Well, as we climb, the wind is getting stronger. Here's a Save Our Saguaros from the buffalo grass. Buffalo grass was an introduced plant that has been taking over the Sonoran Desert. Here's a view from almost the top. Hello! Oh, what's the occasion? It's Tuesday! There was a deer here. Of course, that fawn and baby's the same. Well, I thought we reached the top, but I see we're only halfway there. Here's another marquee talking about the archaeological discovery that this was a gathering place up to 2,400 years ago. This is a university complex?
Yes, all these buildings are for different purposes, but mostly biological research.
So you say you're a teacher of what grade?
I teach English in all high schoolers.
In
Most-
all high schools?
Only juniors. So I work with the big kids. So all this is a reserve. So yeah, this is a protected area owned by the university. And they studied how this area has developed over time.
Okay.
We'll just walk over here to this plant. Do you know what plant that is?
Is that the creosote?
It is the creosote.
It was used for medicinal purposes, right?
Absolutely, and today it's still used to make lots of bombs. But what people really know it for, in Spanish it's called heliondía. It smells like a rain.
Oh, it smells like rain?
It smells like you can take some of these.
Oh, fascinating. Fresh rain.
This is what the Sonoran Desert rain smells like, creosote.
Oh,
Because all the oils spill into the air when the rain falls on them.
that's why they make healing balms.
And it can be used to smoke bass, and it's one of the few plants that can be used as toilet paper out here. The rest of the stuff is much more prickly. There's a spot only about 150 feet.
Okay, let's go to that spot, and then we'll, no reason to exhaust the wonders of this area. Stick your fist
He'll
out.
teach you how to do it.
That's 10 degrees of sky. For every 10 degrees the sun has to move, that's 40 minutes. That's 40 minutes. So if the sun's going to move 10 degrees, before 40 minutes are over, the sun will be behind the mountains over there. So every lady has a responsibility to be amused so that the musicians play their best music. What do you think of that?
They like it.
No, it's what you hear is what you got.
I know. I've been saying that's a good thing. It's picking up on it.
Let's hear it for Gabriel! Ladies, thank you for inspiring his musicianship.
Gabriel asked Jeff if he knows how to play Old MacDonald.
With an
And Vincent is a high school teacher in our neighborhood. It's called Flowing Wells High School.
Make something up.
Keyboard, E-I-E-I-O. He played it down the highway. E-I-E-I-O.
With a chord, with a finger note here and a finger note there. Here a note, there a note, everywhere a note. Old MacDonald had a keyboard. E-I-E-I-O.
We'll come back another day to finish the climb. Gabriel tells me he's a photographer. So I told him he could use my camera, my phone, and take a picture of whatever inspired him. And it looks like he was inspired by the sunset. Look at that.
And I even got this plan or whatever it is.
That's a... Oh, you said Victor is a stand-up comic?
Vincent.
Oh, Vincent.
Stand-up comedy. He told me he travels all around Arizona doing comic stuff.
So this is a mountain across there.
Parallel with Jorgensen. That's it.